It's the Lorcana Coffee Hour, so grab a cup of coffee and have some cards with us. Today we're going to be trying out a new GSG 1K champion deck. This is the Zach Bivens Emerald and Steel deck. It's a little interesting. The best thing about it in my mind, it has Bucky. Like, yeah, Bucky. Bucky's back, and I love Bucky. Bucky was one of the best cards, I think, in Chapter 2. So I'm happy to see the return of Bucky, and I'm happy to see a new deck that incorporates a Bucky. Like, that's actually very, very pleasing. Um, Other than that, it seems pretty standard for Emerald. It's got Morphs, Strike a Good Match, Ursula, Kid Cloud Kicker, Other Ursula, and Beast Relentless. Although, and this is interesting, this is not a one-turn kill combo deck. So there is no Bayou in this deck, and there is no Sheriff of Nottingham in this deck. I think actually that this Beast is almost in here more just to fool your opponent into thinking you're playing an OTK deck. So this is actually an interesting thing. Somebody pointed out that, hey, if you ink one of these early on, they're going to be looking for that Bayou the whole game. They're going to be looking for that Sheriff of Nottingham the whole game. And, you can really throw someone off your game with this. So there's a little bit of a head game there. More steel than Emerald in this one, although it's a little more even than the other ones. So we've got the small Robin Hoods, Let the Storm Rage On, Strength of a Raging Fire, Along Came Zeus, Jafar Dreadnought, still an amazing card. A Whole New World, Beast filled with emo, Grab Your Swords, Robin Hood, the Big Robin Hood, and the Big Tinkerbell. So let's give this guy a whirl this morning in the lab and see how it goes. I love my coffee. Well, there may not be anybody on the lab this morning. I might have to go over to the ladder just to try things out, which I don't like doing because, again, I'm just learning. Good morning, viewer. Welcome to the Lorcana Coffee Hour. We are waiting for an opponent on our first game here. Not played any matches yet this morning. We're running a Emerald Steel deck by Zach Bivens. It was the GSG 1K champion deck over the weekend, I guess, or sometime this last week. And it has taken its time to find us a game this morning. Let's see, maybe this is not the way to go. Hang on a second. Let's try that again. It's maybe Pixelborn's just locked up. Okay, hang on. Let's reset Pixelborn real quick. Luckily, this is a game that does not take a long time to load. Alright, let's try that again. Alright, there we go. Found someone right about. Alright, so we got us a Sapphire and Amber matchup here. Let's see what we got. Really want to see a Bucky? Yes! I love Bucky. I'm so glad Bucky's back. Like, honestly, it makes me very happy to see Bucky return. Let's get rid of these big expensive guys. Let's see if we can get some more low-cost cards in here for the beginning. And that's a no. No real good low-cost cards here. Okay. All right, we got the play, so let's go ahead. We're going to ink. What are we going to ink first? We are going to ink Big Beast and pass turn. Say good morning. Yeah, so we'll see what this new deck plays like. So this is a new construction for this I haven't tried before. It's lacking some of the cards that are in the other Emerald Steel decks I've seen, and it's got some interesting choices. So I'm quite happy to be playing it. All right, so we're going to be trying to shift out into a big queen immediately. Okay. So what are we going to do here then? All right, let's go ahead. Let's get Bucky out. Although I don't have any Floodborn until 4. That's okay. Here's a question. Does he have the big queen? Yeah, he's got the big queen. That's a really tight play on turn 2 there. Man, yeah. Okay. So let's go ahead then. Let's ink a morph. Let's play Ursula. And we're going to pass turn. Stitch New Dog. Fishbone Quill, interesting. Crazy to see a little ramp happening so early. Oh, yeah, Pluto's bad. Okay. So let's see. We've got the Queen and we've got a Pluto, so let's nuke them both. So what we're going to do then is we're going to play Ursula here. No, wait a minute. We're going to... Whoa, 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 no, no, no. Quit freaking out. Quit freaking out. Okay, that was kind of spooky. We're going to play Ursula. So we got a Stitch and we got another Pluto. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to sing Strength of a Raging Fire and knock both of those guys out. That is really strong. Alright, and then we're going to go ahead and quest Bucky. And we're going to ink. So we know he has a Pluto, and we know he has a Stitch. He doesn't have nearly enough to get the Stitch out. So I really wish I had one more inkable card because I want to keep both of these guys. But... let's... yeah, we're gonna pass turn. We'll see what our best bet is for next turn. Because I want to keep both of these because I want to use the Jafar Dreadnought in combination with the Bucky to kick a card out of his hand. But then I also want to use Cloud Kicker because I know he's going to play the Pluto next. I probably should have gone ahead and inked the kit. But no, here we go. Okay. So we're going to ink the Robin Hood. Let's go ahead and play the Jafar. Now he's going to have to discard something. My guess is it was the Rockstar Stitch. See, and this is why we kept the Cloud Kicker, because when he plays the Pluto, I can kick the Pluto back to his hand. So we're going to go ahead and quest with everybody. Yeah. So I don't think he's got any rush cards. I don't even know that there are any rush cards in Amber, Sapphire. Good morning, viewers. Welcome to the Lorcana Coffee Hour. Grab a cup of coffee and play some cards with us. Oh, wow, we got a dock out. Okay. So what we're going to do then is we're going to go ahead. We're just going to continue to sit on this guy as hard as we can. So we're gonna go ahead and play Let the Storm Rage On. We're gonna sing that with Ursula. And hit him for 2, and then hit him for 2 again. That's gonna let us draw another card. That's awesome. And then we are going to ink nothing, because I know that's probably still the Pluto. Let's go ahead. We're gonna play the other Jafar. And that'll be the last card out of his hand there. Okay, so I see why this deck did so well. This is pretty great, actually, for a start. And that was it. Okay. Declined rematch. All right. So that is 1-0 for us this morning. Let's go ahead and change our little scoreboard here. And let's give this guy another spin around the block here. So again, for those of you that are just joining us, this is Zach Bivens, Emerald Steel deck from it was the GSG tournament winner over this last week, and we are giving it a whirl today. I have resisted playing Emerald Steel because so many people are playing Emerald Steel, but this one had a Bucky in it, so it was hard to resist because I love Bucky. Bucky's such a great card. Let's get rid of you guys because I don't have an Ursula yet. And we've got the Morph. That's reasonable. We're going to hang on to that. So, really want another Bucky. I think Bucky was a real standout in that last game. So no Buckies, no Ursulas. That's kind of a tough start. Cursed Merfolk, the very strong start. Okay, there's a morph target right there. Or actually, we'll be shifting him out on 3, I guess. So then let's go ahead and we're going to ink a Jafar. Play a Robin Hood. Pass turn. Going to make him reconsidering playing that Merfolk this turn, because again I have so many cards in my hand right now. I could easily afford to get rid of one, especially since I don't have an Ursula. Because I mean I got all these songs here, but nothing to cast these songs with. Let's see. Does he play an Ursula this turn? Nope. Flynn Rider. Okay. He's got a little discard mania of his own there. All right. So then let's go ahead. We're going to ink. So we got to shift into him on 3. So let's ink Strength of a Raging Fire. And let's play more. And then let's don't have an Ursula. I really want to save that for like an Ursula. Let's go ahead and we'll just quest for 1 and be done. Really need an Ursula. Oh wow, Prince John. Love that card. Have not seen that card in a long time. Have not seen that card in an Emerald and Amethyst combo. That's very interesting. So let's go ahead then. Let's shift out our Robin Hood. Oh yeah, we gotta ink something first. Let's ink this other morph. Let's shift out our big Robin Hood. Who's going down first? So, discard a card. He's gonna draw a card. Can't do anything about that Prince John right now. So I really don't want to feed him any cards. So let's have him sing Let the Storm Rage On. We're going to snipe. Yeah, we're going to snipe that. There we go. And then pass turn. And then we're going to, probably next turn we'll Cloud Kicker. Did I forget to ink? No, I did ink. Okay. We're going to get our Bucky out next. Bucky! Discards 2 cards. Oh, terrible. Terrible. Okay. We'll get rid of Strength of a Raging Fire, and we'll get rid of... Oh my god, we're going to get rid of Cloud Kicker. I hate it. That's so harsh, and he's going to get 2 card draw from that. Well, this is cool. I'm liking seeing a Prince John combo again. I haven't seen a Prince John combo in like all season so far. So that's actually pretty nice. But he's riding that mileage on that John pretty hard right now. Alright, so let's get Bucky out. God, I really need some more ink, but... it's only going to give me 2. He needs 3 to shift onto the morph. I could ink him and... okay, so that's what we'll do. We'll ink Robin Hood. Alright, yeah, here's what we're going to ink this Robin Hood. We're going to shift out this Jafar onto morph, which is a weird one. That's weird to shift him out, right? But that'll cause him to discard because of the Bucky. Will cause him to discard because of the Jafar. Draw a card. And then Robin Hood here is going to quest 2, yeah. And we're going to keep going. Yeah, okay, sure. Yeah, a lot of discard. I haven't... this is interesting. You know, no, not... I'm not playing Zepha's Jafar deck. No, I'm actually playing... this is the GSG Emerald and Steel deck. It was a tournament champion winner. Hey, good to see you this morning, Trouble. No, this is an interesting deck. This is a very different deck than what I've been playing before. Yeah, we're just trying something new out this morning. This one's Emerald Steel. It has Bucky. That's what wound... I mean, I've been kind of resistant playing Bucky because... or resisting playing Emerald Steel because, you know, everyone's kind of playing it right now. But this one had Bucky in it, so I love Bucky, so I decided to go ahead and give it a try this morning. This guy here is playing an Emerald Amethyst, or an Emerald Amber, an Emerald discard deck. So he's been riding this Prince John pretty hard. He's been making me discard cards. He's been using You Have Forgotten Me. It's been actually kind of cool. So let's go ahead. We're gonna ink. I think we're gonna ink this one just to make sure we're doing okay. And then let's go ahead and we're gonna quest for 3. Catch up a little bit here. Undoubtedly, he's gonna be looking for some bounce cards. You know, usually the strategy when you're playing against a discard deck is to dump your hand. I mean, that's the thing, because most of... if all the power is coming from the discard, dumping your hand really renders that hard to do anything. But with these new Ursulas, I'm really interested to see him because he's got a lot of he can get a lot of traction from the songs on Ursula, and Amber's got all these great additional cards, in the form of like the Simbas and the aggro elements. So I'm interested to see if this is going to be a discard aggro more than anything else. He's been playing really defensive so far. He got this John out early, and he's been just nailing me with discard stuff, which I've been trying to play around, but again, I didn't pull any Ursulas in my hand this first time. Oh, there's an Ursula. All right, good. Now if I get a song, we'll be set. Quest for another 3. We'll catch up pretty quick here, I think. I think he's just biding his time looking for some songs. All right. Okay, see, that was a mistake, right? That was a mistake on his part. Because, see, I'm totally going to clear... Okay, yeah, all right. Yeah, because I'm definitely going to clear clear this guy with the Jafar. That'll cause him to discard a card and draw me a card. And I'm absolutely taking out that Prince John, because that Prince John has been nothing but trouble this entire game. And we're going to ink this Beast Relentless. And we're going to slam down Tinkerbell, which is both going to do a point of damage to everything and from the Bucky, or from the Tinkerbell action, and force him to do a discard from the Bucky. Yeah, see, that was good. That was a good play, and that was enough. He gave up right there, and he declined the rematch. Yay! Seems like it's effective when it causes you to decline a rematch. What's going on here? My wife is blowing up my phone. Oh, yeah, that sounds good. So, all right, yeah, wife just wanted to touch base with me on a couple things. So, all right, let's give this another go. Yeah, I can't believe he played. Like, I think that was his error. His error was that he quested with that John there, right? And I don't know what he had in his hand, So maybe he was looking at it thinking, well, I'm not going to get any more value out of this, discard. Because honestly, he hit me pretty hard with it at the beginning of the game, right? He hit me pretty hard with that John. I was losing lots of stuff, and then it pretty much forced me to like hurriedly discard the rest of my hand, because I knew I was just going to be discarding shit anyway. So yeah, I think I was probably going to win just with board anyway, but this is a pretty strong deck. Like, let me show you the deck real quick if this didn't lock up again. This is twice. This will be the second time this morning that Pixelborn is locked up on finding an opponent. So that's not good. Let's relaunch it. All right, so this deck here that we're looking at this morning is this one here. And so this one's running 4 copies of Bucky, 3 copies of Morph, 3 copies of Strike a Good Match, 4 Ursula Deceivers, 3 Cloud Kickers, 4 Ursula Deceiver Evols, 2 Beast Relentless. Now here's the interesting thing about this one, Trouble. This Beast Relentless is in here to screw with the other person's head. I mean, yeah, it's a strong card. It's a 4/5. It quests for 2. And whenever an opposing character is damaged, you can ready this character. So you could realistically look at getting 2 to 4 lore just from 2, 4, 6 lore maybe from this thing just for in a single turn just for the ability. But this deck is not running the other OTK combo pieces. So it's not running Bayou. It's not running Sheriff of Nottingham. And in fact, it was pointed out that this card exists almost as a target to ink at the beginning of the game, just to fool your opponent into thinking you're probably playing the OTK version of the deck, right? So again, it's in here. It's 6. It's inkable. Yeah. So all right. So then we have more steel than emerald in here, so we're running 4 Robin Hoods, 4 Let the Storm Rage On, 4 Strength of a Raging Fire, 4 Along Came Zeus, 4 of the Jafar Dreadnoughts, 3 A Whole New Worlds, 4 Beasts filled with emo qualities, 2 Grab Your Swords, 4 Robin Hoods, the big one, and then 4 Tinkerbells. And that's what we're running. So it doesn't have the big Jafar in it. It's not wheeling at all. It doesn't have the OTK pieces. And I think that might be where this deck's advantage is just the psychological factor of, like, you think, well, it's probably going to be doing these things. And it's not. So let's run it again. Because we are, so far, that is 2-0 this morning with this deck. So this is already a pretty strong deck. Oh, that's not going to let me play. Good morning, viewers. Welcome to the Lorcana Coffee Hour. Grab a cup of coffee and play some cards with us. This morning we're playing Zach Bivens' Emerald Steel deck. That was the GSG winner over this last week. All right, we got the turn 1 in the Robin Hood. We got the turn 2 in the Bucky or an Ursula, kind of feeling depending on how we feel. Let's go ahead and nix these really large cards, see if we can get some more low-cost stuff. I actually, this is really crazy. I had a Morph last turn. I actually shifted Jafar Dreadnought onto Morph just to get him out. It was, again, that guy made very effective use of his Prince John. I was just happy to see Prince John back in a deck, and I've never seen an Amber Emerald discard deck before, so that was also pretty fascinating to see. All right, so we're on the draw. Well, I think you're going to continue to see Ursula go up, actually. Like, Ursula was down at like $39. I thought Ursulas were coming down. Ursulas are popped back up to like 43. I think they're climbing again, right? I think Beast, Emo Beast, I think Emo Beast is really just going to get like more valuable as well. No one's gotten rid of that card yet. So, I don't know. There's a lot of craziness going on with the with stuff right now. Okay, good. So now we've got, well, look at Beast, man. Right off the bat, you can go to 50 or 55. I mean, what's Beast running for this morning? Like, if we go, well, I'll let you go take a look at that. So, yeah, and see, Robin's up too. Like, this guy, the big Robin Hood, that was like $35 last time I was looking. So I think that's gone up as well. Now, I don't want to ink any of these cards, so we're going to ink Strength of a Raging Fire. We're going to play Little Robin Hood here. We're going to pass turn. Yeah, I'd have to check and see. Where's my phone? I'm going to check and see what Beast is going for on TCG right now. Well, I have a second. He's thinking about what to do. Let's see, sort these by high to low. Scroll down to where Beast is. He's always just past the Enchanteds. Oh, this is set for just Inkborn cards. I need to get Inklands out of here. Hey, good to see a 1/3 sexy Beast of the North. Wait, what's Pixelborn if you're playing Lorcana? Oh, hey, so, hey, welcome to the channel, One Sexy Beast from the North. Pixelborn is a free software client that allows you to play Lorcana online with other people. So, as you can see here, I'm playing Pixelborn. This is what I'm playing. Now, Pixelborn is set up to play Lorcana. Oh, well, look, he just quit. Okay, well, that sucks. So this is actually Pixelborn. Pixelborn is the thing you're looking at here, but the game it's set up to emulate is Lorcana, because there isn't an online software that's available. If you, in fact, if you want to play it, I highly recommend this. You know, and I think Disney and Ravensburger, they're not giving anybody a bunch of nonsense about it yet because of the fact that the guy's been very careful to avoid any sort of copyright infringement. And as well, because the images aren't part of the program, you have to link the images for the cards in, which is easy to do. I'm going to put the link for this in chat for you. But this is free. You can just download it and play as much as you want. And it gives you access to every card in all three of the sets. So you can build decks using any of the... Oh, you're going to stay away from Lorcana while you make your own game? Okay. Well, that's fair too. So... But this is a great game. So yeah, so it is playing Lorcana, but we are playing it online via the Pixelborn client. So yeah, like I said, you can get in here. All the different cards are in here. It's great. It's been lots of fun. There are people that do. Yeah, it's not his fault. We downloaded the images anyway. This game also is a lot of the online tournaments right now. This is how people are doing tournaments online. Is they're coordinating efforts to play matches in Pixelborn. Yeah, everything's super generic. Yeah, nothing's really branded. So, all right. So let's get back to playing here because today I'm on kind of a tight timeline today because I got to go teach my Tai Chi class for seniors at 10. So got to get out of here a little after 9. All right. So let's play another lab game. I don't even want to put that last one on there as a win because he quit so quick. All right, here we go. Amber. So we got Steel Amethyst. Yeah, absolutely. So here's what we're trying to do. We're trying to get to 20 lore. So this is Pixelborn's a game where you build up to a score, and it's whoever reaches the score first is the winner. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead here and I'm going to mulligan for some early start cards. So I get rid of all my high cost cards here. Yeah, that's how I feel. All right, see, now we got a good starting hand here because we got a turn 1 play on Robin Hood. We got a turn 2 play on Bucky because this is the thing. I love that Bucky's back in this game. Like, this is the thing that makes me happiest about this deck is the ability to play Bucky again. All right, hang on, guys. I gotta mute you and take a phone call. Oh my god, my wife would not get off the phone. I don't even know what the fuck's going on with this game now. She called me up and she's like, "Hey, I got some great ideas about how we're gonna revamp your branding and we're gonna redo your website and we're gonna do all this stuff." And I'm like, "Do we need to talk about this right this moment?" Well, hey, let's just talk about this real quick. And I think I might have inked the wrong Ursula just now. Yeah, I really don't have any idea what's going on here. Yeah, let's. Yeah, yeah. I'm not sure what I'm even doing now. So let's go ahead and we'll just double zap this guy and quest for like 2, I guess. What? I love my wife. She's amazing. She's an incredible person, but sometimes her timing is unreal. So. Okay, there's another Ursula. See, now I got another Ursula. Oh, how's this guy got resist? Oh, yeah, he's got resist 1, so... Okay. Alright, well... Not even sure what to do about this asshole. He's not questing with him. Let's just sit on it for a minute. Yeah, he's too big to just let go around. I need to do something to kill him. Alright, he's gonna quest a little bit. So, what is he? He just has resist 1, right? Alright, let's go ahead. You can dump your hand now. Yeah. Yeah, what's to choose, dude? You got 1 card. So I'm either going to need to keep building up board presence, or I'm going to... I guess, is that Trouble? Is that you? Are you still there? I don't have a good way of seeing who's in the chat right then. Like, I really wish there was some way I could tell, like, who was actually in the channel. Okay, so it was the new guy. Yeah, because he was like, hey, could you totally narrate what's going on? And then I had to, like, go silent immediately. So, of course, he took off. Hey, at least he followed. It was nice of him. All right. Oh, yeah, because it's the end of my turn, so... yeah, this game's like... Alright, Stratos. What's he do? And lower equal the number of Titans you have in play. Well, I don't. I only have, like, I think, like, 41 now. I need another 9 to get anywhere. So what do you got? 1, 2, 3, 4... I got 5 tops. This is pathetic. Like really, this is not great. Just keep top decking, I guess. Probably should have inked that Ursula. So he'll quest for 1 lore, I guess. Oh no, he'll quest for 2. Look at that. So he'll pick up 2 from that. Oh my god, this is going to be the slowest, most fucking grindy game imaginable. Oh my god. Like, just... Okay, so let's double swords. That'll put 2 points on Stratos at least. Oh, I don't have a character with 5 or more. Never mind. We can just single swords. Yeah. Yay. This is the least exciting fucking match I've played in forever. Let's just see if we can bait him out with a couple of these guys. No, but I see the idea here. I guess he's going to kill something with this. That's going to allow him to re-ready this. It's got an ability, not a questing. It's not questing, it's an ability. So even though this won't let him quest a second time necessarily, he can pull his ability off twice. So he'll probably pop that guy twice this turn. But he'll have to kill one of my Jafars to do it. So that's kind of a tricky situation for him. Yeah, he's just gonna pop it for 2. He'll go after that. That'll kill his Pyros. That'll allow him to pick up another 1. Oh, well, that was an interesting choice. Oh, another Stratos. Okay. Well, Tinkerbell's not going to be getting played because I don't have 6 fucking lore. So we're going to pass turn. Oh, this is so painful, this match. You know what? Fuck this match. Like, this match is just too painful. Decline. Not interested. How much time do I have before I got to go to work? And it's time for me to go to work. Well, what a terrible morning for the Lorcana Coffee Hour. Wound up spending half my time on the phone with my wife. And got to play like 3 games. Everybody was either quitting or playing weird stuff. So, okay, well, I got to get going and head to work now. Teach the old people Tai Chi. But I'll be on again tomorrow. Tomorrow it'll be, Thursday morning. I'm not in such a hurry. So I should be able to play more hands tomorrow. And it should be okay. So, hey, Trouble, thanks for coming out this morning. Thanks for, being here like normal. And sorry you got to go watch Specimen. Remember, you don't have to watch Specimen. There are other people. There are other people that play. So, it doesn't have to be him. But, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get my ass to work and just pretend today didn't happen. So, you have a great morning. And I will see you later. Man. Yeah, you like laughing at him? Yeah. Yeah, he's probably... this is... and that's the thing is, he might actually have more followers if he just... yeah, he's really obsessed with that BOGO deck, huh? Like, I've noticed that he's got this obsession with his, like, Chief BOGO deck, and he's like, no, this is going to be the greatest deck ever. And because of that, he just keeps, like, losing to everything else, so... Alright, I'm going to go teach the old people Tai Chi. I will see everybody tomorrow. And by everyone today, that just means you. So see you later, man.